1840 Roslyn, my castle in the making, and you're here today to shoot some pictures for me of my history, of my art, and where I'm going.
Right this way, huh? Beautiful home you have here, Carl.
Thank you.
How long have you lived here?
I started working on this 8 years ago. I'm still working.
Beautiful house.
And I just got a present, a rock.
The rock.
Yeah. I'm making a garden. It's not complete.
How much did this rock weigh, Carl?
I have no idea. It took a forklift to put it there. Not a forklift. It took one of them backhoes, them huge backhoes.
Yeah, man.
So it's under construction.
I see.
I just laid out the idea.
A beautiful rock in the middle of a beautiful castle.
So. And this is Big Black.
Can't miss Big
My
Black.
favorite dog.
Carl, where have you been in the world?
Places?
Mm-hmm.
Not too many. Mostly been to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Been to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Been to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly here in the United States. Lived in California for 30 odd years.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had several businesses, several lifetimes, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as varied as automotive, body and fender, owned the shop, upholstery, owned the shop, taught in several colleges as a guest lecturer, including UC Davis, wrote a magazine, published a magazine, which was distributed nationally. Let's see, what else I did. Oh, worked for the Department of Corrections, 4 different prisons, youth, females, and drug addicted males, and the criminally insane. So I've been exposed to a big slice of humanity.
A lot of friends of mine.
At their worst. But I have to tell you this secret. Some of those people were some of the nicest people I ever met.
That's true.
And very polished, some of them.
And very intelligent.
Very intelligent.
Just got caught up in the system.
That's right. There was Tower Power, the lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
He and his brother were locked up there. Rick Stevens.
Wow.
Both of them. And people used to come in to see Rick, and you think they're coming in to see a celebrity, which in essence they were.
Mm-hmm.
But he carried himself in such a way that the Department of Corrections sent him all over the state of California to represent them playing music.
Mm.
Also, Charles Manson was locked up at Vacaville.
And you met Mr. Manson?
Oh yeah, I met Mr. Manson.
Wow.
He referred to me as a nigger lieutenant.
Wow, that's deep, Carl. That is deep.
Which of course didn't upset me because I was in charge. I was running the place where he was living. So I just said hi and smiled and kept walking. Yeah, this is the Sanctus Sanctum, like the Catholics like to say. And it's a work in progress, but I love my house.
Oh.
I have done a lot of things to it. When I got it, it was a total basket case. And this is my stair, my Hollywood staircase. And again, this was a basket case. It was totally destroyed when I first got here. And where you just rested your hand, the finials are going to be, I'm making them, they're going to be a sphinx, a male and a female sphinx. But most people don't know that Nubia preceded Egypt as a civilization, and that many of the things you see in Egypt actually were in Nubia before. The Sphinx, if you look them up, you'll see that they're complete. The faces aren't destroyed, and that's what I'm going to put up there.
Where are we now, Carl?
And this is my dining room, and that is my grandaunt that you did the repair on. And you can see I love cars. They're up there, all around. Some of them I've owned, some of them I just wish I'd owned. This is my granduncle. So these pictures are easily over 100 years old, easily.
What year specifically? What's about this elephant here?
Oh, that was a gift from a friend.
In what country?
See, that looks like the Savannah, African Savannah.
And the chandelier that you have here, Carl?
Chandelier, okay. The chandelier I bought locally. Went to Akron actually, and purchased it down there. All right. Okay. I love my chandelier. Yes, that is usually my chair over there. Those windows, however, were all missing when I bought this home.
Beautiful stained glass.
And yes. So I couldn't find the original to replace them. So I decided to make my own. And these are my creations.
This is beautiful, Carl.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to do these?
Each one took maybe 3 weeks. I didn't keep track of time because you get working and it just flows. But they're unique in that the representation of the African experience. See, that one, which is the second one that I did. If you look carefully, you'll see Adinkra signs. There, 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 and there. Now these signs, there and there. They're used by the people of the west coast of Africa, and which is Ghana and the Côte d'Ivoire, which is Ivory Coast. And buried in here different little experiences. This reminds me of home. That's a palm leaf. These are what we call, these are birds. We call them doctor birds in Jamaica, but they're actually hummingbirds, these two. And these signs, escapes me now exactly what each one means, but they use these in clothing in Ghana and the Ivory Coast. So this one, I'm very impressed by the Ndebele people of South Africa. They, the women create the buildings, which you see a little piece of up here. They build and then they decorate the buildings, each one uniquely decorated. And this is the traditional gear. This woman, however, is a Maasai. You notice she's taller.
The Maasai tribe.
Yes, the Maasai. If you know, she's taller, and her outfit is different. And these are planets. They say we came from some planets.
Hey.
Anyway, at least the Dogon people of Mali, that's their explanation of where we came from. This here, different times of day. You have a sunrise with a pink, the sun rising, this blue skies, and these are meadows and hills, sun setting. So this one is called the Tree of Life. It's the baobab tree. These trees are so large that people live in them. They actually put doors in them and live inside.
Like that movie made by the famous movie Avatar, where people lived in the tree.
I didn't see that.
There was a tremendous science fiction movie. The whole planet lived in one tree.
Okay, well, there's some
And the
basis
tree
in fact.
communicated life
Yes.
through its roots and tendrils, and the animals had tendrils, and it was all connected, showing the symbiotism
Yes.
between Gaia and the spirit.
Okay, I didn't know that story, but it's an interesting story.
Avatar, it's a great movie.
The animals live in here and feed from the fruits. The humans feed from the fruits. They use the leaves as food and medicine. So that's why it's called the tree of life. And it always has water. If you run out of water,
Beautiful.
and it's savanna. This one, a friend of mine suggested that I do something that's tropical. So this is the last one that I did. By this time, I had improved my technique. I'd improved my way of doing things and my concept. So it's a typical tropical scene: coconut, sailboat,
Island man.
island, banana leaf, and flowers.
Okay.
In here,
This is an interesting easel here.
yeah, it's broken, so I gotta fix it.
That's very beautiful. It's an artist easel.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice. Made of mahogany.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me turn on the light.
Okay.
It's a work in progress, so don't take 2 minutes. It's just, of all the things I do, I did a parade here in Cleveland for 4 years. This is one of the pieces I made for the children to carry. If you can imagine a group of, say, 20 children carrying these all colored by them in their own personal way. This is called a chihuahua. It's made by the Dogon people of Mali. And they say that this is the entity that taught them how to farm.
Wow.
In a simple way. This is the male. There is also a female. But basically that's it. I fell in love with this piece of sculpture when I first saw it because it's so intricate and so striking, and yet in a way it's simple. So when I have my next parade, we'll be having these.
Some of your pieces, very briefly.
This is Rastaman.
Rastaman.
Yes, but I reversed it. I went from black to white, and I like the...
That's a beautiful image.
Yes, thank you. But I did, because of the symmetry, I just made everything kind of abstract.
Next piece.
This is a father and son. Now, this here has a lot of history because I was sick in the hospital. I was hospitalized for like 2 months. And I started sketching in the hospital. And when I was released, I painted this picture.
That's a beautiful depiction.
Yeah. Now, this is the first painting I painted. I was like 28 years without making a painting, and this was my first one. This here is my granddaughter, Ebony.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
How long ago did you do that?
That has to be 20 years old. Yeah, it's about 20 years old. This one is my conception of Mary. And if you notice, she's very African.
Mm-hmm.
And the background and the animals that are in there is they're all African. And this is my conception of the manger.
How long did it take you to create that?
Usually, most of my paintings take about, if I work every day steadily, it take at least 5 days, some more.
Next one.
Again, the South Africans fascinate me. I forgot which tribe this is, but this same neck gear is worn by some of the people of South Asia.
Mm-hmm.
But this is an African. This is actually someone I know.
And they stretch their necks, yes.
Yes.
It's in Guinness Book of World Records.
That's right.
The world's longest necks are worn by this tribe.
Well, what's amazing is that the women of South Africa wear this, and the women in South Asia wear the exact same jewelry. So I'm fascinated as to how they got there. This is only a very small portion of my paintings. This one is the choir.
The choir.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I was commissioned to do this one.
The sculptures here.
No, those aren't mine. I'll show you my sculpture though. While we're at it, I've received extensive coverage from a number of newspapers when I was in California, more so than here. Even though I've been featured in the Plain Dealer, the Crusader, the
Calling Post.
Post, yes. This one again is Solano Magazine, another newspaper. When I started doing my Kwanzaa cards.
Very nice.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this piece is called Truth from the Soul. And this is another Rasta man at work.
Aye, Rasta man.
Yeah. And of course he's doing what they usually do. A lot of them anyway. Play music or sing. For this, I went from windows to doing these. This is an unfinished one.
It's beautiful though.
Thank you. This one is also unfinished.
Beautiful work with glass. Beautiful glass work, Carl.
Thank you. Thank you. And let me see. This is my only abstract. This is my only abstract.
Wow.
And it represents the Dogon people again. As it is above, so is it below. That's what those symbols indicate.
That's the name of a movie.
Is it? And this series of figures here, I've done a lot with them in different situations. This happens to be titled "Let the Music Take You Higher."
That's a beautiful piece.
Each color represents a different tempo of music. So, like the red is a Latin beat, and the color represents, heat, cool, from cool to hot jazz. Here we are. This is called Friends. And I think it's self-explanatory. It's, just shows friends.
That's
friendship.
Beautiful, Carl. So, Carl,
Yes,
how
sir.
can somebody get in touch with you?
Well, you can reach me at June Plum, JUNEPLUM 744 at gmail.com. Telephone number 216-798-6826. Thank you very much for joining us. And this has been a surprise picture man.
Hey, Carl.
He caught me off guard. He said,
Mr. Williams is a good friend of mine and a classic and a great artist and a great gentleman and a scholar, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. Once
Thank you very much, picture man.
All right.
If I might add one thing, I published for a number of years a magazine which went nationally. It's called Black Culture International, and I still have an interest in it, and I plan to put it on YouTube like most people have, or put it on the internet. I think it reaches more people, and I can be more effective. One of the things that is concerning me right now is that we have such negative press. We are under so much stress from so many directions, and we don't know what to do. So I'd like to put out a new show, which is called Good News. And it'll be good news from the African diaspora, from Africa to the Caribbean, telling all the great things that we do and all the accomplishments that we have in spite of. Thank you very much.